Worthy and Schreck and Johnson and Scott. That seems funny to say, doesn't it? Catledge and Jones, Moses at center, Coulter and another Malone, no relation, Jeff in the backcourt. I'll tell you about the non-fouling out of Moses Malone in a couple of minutes. Now Moses is not going to jump. This is the best starts in 71 and 72. Here's the ball tipped by Schreck, and it goes to Magic. Bounce it over to Worthy. Worthy dribbles the ball. Worthy shooting 58% in his most recent 7 games. The ball in low to Worthy. Worthy playing the post. He turns. He shoots over Coulter. A bank of 16 is good. I don't know how Coulter got wound up with Worthy, but he's way too small. 2-0. The Lakers lead it. And here comes Coulter down the floor. He's playing their point guard slot. He's been averaging 3 assists a game. Yo-yoing up and down at the 3-point line. Looks inside to Moses. He's fouled by Schreck. That's why you can't play Schreck. The crowd booing, but there was no doubt about it. Schreck almost knocked him down from behind.
Again, when Mike Schreck learns that he can play the game without being that physical, he'll be better off.
Just stay away from the guy.
Right.
All right, Coulter's got the ball, and Coulter dribbles over to the far sideline, the eastern stripe. Now out in front, top of the key, the ball is handed off to Catledge. Here it comes over to the right side, and it's taken over here by Mark Malone. The ball stolen from the big Moses Malone by the little guy, Scott. Nice steal inside by Byron. 2-0, the Lakers lead it, and Magic's got the ball. This would be a phenomenal upset in my book if the Lakers should win it without Kareem and Coop. Now the ball out in front to Worthy. Dribble drive, brings it over to Scott. He's standing in the 3-point line. Screen by Worthy. Scott around it. He gives it back to Worthy at the baseline. He comes in there. The 360 turn, throws it up, missed it. Rebound to AC Green. He's got it underneath. Throw it up, miss it. The rebound is off to AC Green. Try to put it up. They steal it. Coulter knocked it loose to Moses Malone. And here we go with Jeff Malone. Jeff's 20-footer outside. No good. The rebound is long. Worthy wants it. Worthy's got it. Worthy coming down 3-on-4 to Magic. He dribbles in deep. He's all the way. Lay it up. No. The rebound is to AC. He pump fakes. Throws it up left-handed. He's missed 3 layups in a row. The rebound is off and knocked away and out of bounds by Magic. Somebody better put a lantern on that rim for AC. 2-0. Some of his shots were of the tough nature, but the kind that he usually makes. I think he's pressuring himself right now. Here's the ball over to Jeff Malone. Now the ball to Coulter at the baseline. That's handed off. A jump shot, no good. A 19-foot jumper, and it's put up by Charlie Jones. The rebound underneath, put up and in. Nice play down there by Terry Catledge. Catledge had a big game against the Lakers before. 19 points and 15 rebounds at Washington when Washington beat them in overtime. Ball in the Magic on the simulcast. Magic down the middle, beats Coulter. Left-hand jumper is goaltending. Charlie Jones goaltending. These uniforms that Washington wears are just like the Clippers. They're horrible for identification from distance. They're very pretty to look at, but the numbers on the color of red that they wear, and they must have got them from the same manufacturer. Here's the ball over to Jeff Malone at the base. 17-foot jumper is good from the left side, right-handed.
One of the points I was making earlier is he may be the best off-balance shooter in the NBA.
Yes, I think you're right. 4-4 the score. Magic comes to the front court. Magic bounces the ball in low to Worthy, the low post man. Worthy back to the basket. Worthy backing his man in. Turn, pump fake. Can't shoot yet. Brings it out in front to Scott in 3-point country. He shoots a 25-footer. It's no good. It hits the heel. It was about an inch too long. Rebound is off to Jeff Malone. He's in deep. He penetrates. They foul him in the act of shooting. Could be Scott. Could be Worthy. I think Scott. It is Scott.
One thing about a long shot, a 3-point variety, they're always going to bounce long. And on one of the previous plays, Mr. Jeff Malone showed why he's one of the best off-balance shooters in the league.
Jeff Malone's free throw is a brick. He's shooting 87%. He's made 204 of 233 prior to that one. The next one is good, and the Bullets lead at 5-4. The ball is into Magic Johnson. He's against Steve Coulter. Coulter is listed at 6'3". I don't think he's that big. He can't weigh 100 pounds. Ball in the front court to Magic. Actually, he weighs 175. Now Worthy with it out in front to Scott, and Scott to Magic. Down the middle goes Worthy, and the ball to Scott. In low to Schreck. Swing left. Try to do something with the ball, and he travels before he made a no-count basket at 12. Cooper's on the bench in civilian. He threw the crutches away today and fell down. 5-4. The Bullets have the ball, and Coulter comes to the front court. Coulter dribble behind the back. He can't lose Magic. Might shoot over it. Fakes the shot from outside. Still looking for somebody to get to. Brings it over to Moses Malone. He shoots over Schreck from 18. That's no good. The rebound is to Magic. Knocked loose, but grabbed by Worthy. Worthy gives it back to Magic. The man to knock that ball loose, a big kid, Terry Catledge. Now the ball over to Byron Scott. Scott looking at Magic, posting up against Coulter. Coulter trying to fight him off. Now that's like a gnat on an elephant's back. The ball in low to Magic. Down the middle is Schreck. He didn't see it coming. Fumbled it away, and Jeff Malone goes the other way against Scott. He loses the ball, and it flies out of bounds. Just slipped out of his hand.
He had made a good move, a good crossover and everything, but as you said, lost control of the basketball, Laker bench.
Schmeck should have had a basket at the other end. Magic gave him a great pass. Schmeck just wasn't anticipating.
Yeah,
Magic's going to start whistling to him before he throws it now. Here's Magic dribbling the ball outside. Magic corner the key. Magic around Calder. Magic looks, brings it out in front to Scott. Scott down the middle. Scott in deep, loses the ball. Baseline picked on the garbage play by Green, and he hits an 18-footer. AC Green gives the Lakers the lead 6-5. Noisy crowd. Calder with the ball moves along this the western sideline, and Calder gets to the three-point line. Calder looks inside. In low there playing the post is Jones. Fall away jumper on the way. A 10-footer is good. That's Catledge, not Jones, excuse me. 6'8", 230 pounds. And Magic comes the other way. The Bullets lead at 7-6. Now with the ball, Magic. Magic holds it up inside the three-point line. He gives the ball Worthy at the baseline. Worthy's 20 feet to the right of the goal. He is against Charles Jones. Drives in deep. Throws it back over his head. It almost went in. Rebound to AC. Underneath. Reverse layup is good. And AC really asserting himself tonight. He hasn't done well shooting. He missed his first 2 or 3. Now he's made 2 in a row, and he's got 4 rebounds. 8-7 is the score. Worthy had only, not Worthy, but Green had only 2 rebounds in the entire Detroit game. Lakers lead it by 1, and here is a whistle, and what do we got called? Something wrong with the 24-second clock. It can't be down to 2 already. So they'll reset to 24.
As you said, AC Green is already doing as well as he did statistically in the entire game. Rebound-wise, he's got 4 already, about 3 of them offensively.
I think Boston fleeced Portland today. Portland sent Jimmy Paxson to Boston for Jerry Sichting. Paxson's a better all-around player by far. Better all-around. 8-7 is the score. The inbound pass comes up to Jeff Malone. Malone is against Byron Scott. Malone looks out in front to Moses Malone. Moses with the goggles. Dribble drive around everybody. Lay it up and in. I don't know if Schmeck saw him go by. I know he heard him grunt. Here's the ball given off to Magic. Magic and the Lakers trail it 9-8. Cooper and Kareem are absent. Kareem's got the flu. The ball in low to James Worthy. Worthy holds it up, backs in, fakes, and now brings it over to Scott. Scotty the dribble. His second shot of the game is an 18-footer that's no good. The rebound is off, and the rebound is off to Moses Malone. Moses, the 8th best rebounder in the NBA. And he clears the ball off to Calder. Calder clears the ball into the baseline, going in with a jump shot, a 10-foot jumper. It's no good. It was put up in there by Jones, and the rebound at the baseline. Dug out, given to Moses. He shoots to be fouled by Worthy. 2 shots.
Well, it hasn't always been pretty. Both teams crashing the offensive boards. Timeout, Washington.
We'll be back with more. 6:31 to play in the first quarter. The Bullets lead at 9-8. The Lakers have 3 team fouls already. Washington none on the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
Billy Thompson finally activated from the Laker injured list. I know he's very, very nervous. He's in his second year out of Louisville. He just can't wait to get into the game. And quite frankly, a lot of people can't wait to see him get into the ball game this year.
Well, getting into the game is one thing, but getting a guy out on fouls is another. And one fellow they haven't been able to get out on fouls in 12 years is Moses Malone.
Can you believe how long it's been since he's fouled out? He hasn't fouled out in 828 consecutive games. That includes playoffs. But Chamberlain leads everybody with 1,205. He never fouled out in his career.
High school, college, or pros,
That's
he tells me.
Unbelievable.
Moses is a good free thrower, 76%, and he makes them both. And the Lakers trail by the biggest margin in the game, 3 points, 11-8. Magic going down the floor. He's going to the northern goal to wire left in the simulcast. Takes the ball in front of the Washington bench to Worthy, and out in front to AC Green. Now to Scott. Magic posing up. He beats Calder. Comes underneath, throws it up. Foul on Moses. Magic down. I'll tell you one thing. When Moses delivered that foul, he did it authoritatively.
Yeah, some of the fouls that he gives, though, he may not have fouled out, but when he gives the foul, usually there's no question about the foul. He's a very, very physical player. Comes over to try to give some defensive support, and lots of contact between Moses Malone and Magic Johnson.
He only averages 2.5 fouls a game. Free throw by Magic is good. And the Los Angeles Lakers now trail 11-9. The next one good, 11-10. We're almost halfway through the first quarter. Miss Bernard King's great play with Washington. Of course, we miss Cooper and Kareem with the Lakers, but that's part of the game. All right, well, passed all the way to the baseline for Washington. They bring it back out to Calder. The man that handled it inside, and there was Catledge. Now back to Calder. Dribble drive down the middle, draws the crowd, throws it off his player's hand and out of bounds. Wasn't a bad pass, but it was too late. 11-10. The Lakers are trailing. They could get the lead. Scott comes with the ball to Magic Johnson, who comes across the orange 10-second line here at the Fabulous Forum, the world's most beautiful sports theater. Outside, Magic passes up an easy 20-footer. Now the ball to Byron Scott to the free throw line. 15-footer by Scotty. He's nothing for three, and the rebound is up and grabbed nicely in there by Jones. Jones gives the ball to Calder, and Calder in the front court. He's not looking for the shot at all. Over the left side, they clear it off to Jeff Malone at the baseline to Moses. His 17-foot jumper under duress from Schreck is no good. The rebound is off to Magic. Good play by Schreck defensively that time. He put some heat on Moses. Screen by Schreck. Magic's 20-footer behind it. No good. Rebound tipped by Green. No good. Rebound to Schreck. He's fouled in the act of shooting. AC's mad at himself for not making that rebound tap. But I want to tell you, he's really hitting the boards.
He's very, very aggressive, and Mike Schreck has him to thank for the opportunity to shoot 2 free throws, because AC Green kept the ball alive, and that's how Mike Schreck got fouled.
Foul was called on Terry Catledge. And here's Schreck, a 66%er. Big Mike from Canisius ties it up. Wouldn't it be something if he's the hero of the game? You told me he was going to be the hero of the game.
Well, AC Green already has 5 rebounds, all of them on the offensive end.
The free throw is good again by Schreck. 12-11. So the Lakers make 4 in a row to take the lead. Great entertainer Al Romero is over here from Owyhee for the first time. He's visiting the Forum, and he wanted to be remembered to all his fans listening over there on KHVH on our radio network. Here's the ball in low for Washington. They bring it back out to Calder, 3-point line. Pass in low. Moses Malone's got it. He makes room with his shoulder and then puts it up for a slam dunk. And I mean, he made room.
Makes room with his shoulder and his backside. He knows how to clear it out under there.
Oh, that's a 3-second violation to go around that. 5 minutes left to play in the quarter. The ball into Worthy. 13-12, the Lakers trail. Worthy goes back and forth like a windshield wiper. Puts it up underneath and is called for traveling. Strange call. We've got Ed T. Rush, the veteran, and the rookie Eddie F. Rush. 13-12, the Bullets lead it. Michael Thompson and Wes Matthews will be in the next time it's dead for the Lakers. Now we've got Calder with the ball in the attacking zone. Calder lobs the ball in over here at the baseline, clearing it off, and the ball back out in front to Calder. It went out there from Catledge. Calder puts it up from 22, no good. The rebound is to Schreck up high with both hands, and he gives the ball to Byron Scott. Scott dribbles the 3-point line. He's been unable to find the bottom of the net in 3 tries. Lakers have made only 4 out of 14 field goals. The ball in low to Magic. Magic puts up their 15th. He's fouled. I guess there was no foul. I thought he was fouled. The ball is knocked away and out of bounds. It'll go to Washington. Byron Scott out of the ball game, and Schreck out of the ball game. In Wes Matthews, one of the heroes on Sunday. This guy played a great game on Sunday, and Michael Thompson did too, and he's in there. He missed 2 games with the flu last week. 13-12, the Bullets lead it, and here's Jeff Malone with the 3-point line. 20 feet to the left side of the baseline to Moses Malone. Back to Jeff. Now to Calder. Dribbles in deep. Go to the base. Stop. Pump fake. Bounce pass down the middle. A pass off to Catledge. His 10-footer no good. The rebound to Moses Malone. On the way. Blocked by Michael Thompson. Stolen by. Underneath and scored by. A nice play. Catledge. Boy, he's strong.
And the officials are really letting them play underneath. They're really getting a lot of contact, but you hear no whistles.
You hear a lot of flesh. 15-12, the Bullets lead it by 3 again for the second time. Now here's Wes Matthews front court. He's not the playmaker. Magic is. Now Magic will bring the ball against Calder. That's a tough assignment for Calder. Calder is a short 6'3". Now the ball to Wes Matthews. Out in front near the free throw line to Worthy, and now to Magic. In low to Michael Thompson. He's against big Moses Malone. Both of them listed at 6'10". Malone about 30 pounds heavier. Pushes him, gets away with it. Jump shot by Michael Thompson doesn't draw iron. The rebound is up, and it's grabbed in there by Jones. Down the front court to Calder. Over to Moses Malone. Dribble drive. Stolen by Magic Johnson. To Worthy. To Matthews. He runs out of room. Throws it off the leg of a would-be defender, but it rolls over to Jeff Malone legally. Jeff dribbles in deep. Jeff all the way. Puts it up. No good. Rebound is off, and they're letting him play underneath, and the ball put up and in by Catledge. Boy, are they playing Eastern-style ball. Woo! 17-12 is the score, and the Laker fans come behind this club. The Lakers trail it by 5. Magic front court. Bounce to the free throw line to Michael Thompson. 15-footer, no good. Rebound tipped up by Magic, no good. The rebound is off, and it's grabbed by Jones. Jones gives the ball to Calder. Calder signed to a 10-day contract, and they renewed it by signing him for the rest of the year. At the baseline, we got the big man Catledge turning and shooting and missing from 16. The rebound is off to Matthews. Matthews dribble drive. He used to play with this club. Stops outside, and is called for traveling. Matthews came into the league with Washington as a #1 pick back in 1980. Timeout is called. The Lakers are down 17-12 to the Washington Bullets, who are shooting no blanks. On the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network.
Neither basketball team is shooting the ball very well to start the ball game. The Bullets are 7 for 17, 41%, and the Lakers are miserable 4 for 17, 24%.
17-12 the score. The Bullets by 5. I got a note here. It says my name is Larry Battist, and I'm here with my friend Keith Gibson. We'd like to say hello to our wonderful wives, Linda and Maria, in Orange County. Few girls think that they're here. You're crazy. I got this in the mail 3 days ago. I'm only kidding, girl. All right, John Williams is in the ball game now. John of LSU, formerly of Crenshaw High. The ball over to Jeff Malone, dribbles around his man, drives in deep and scores, going around Matthews. 19-12. There's just no place for the Lakers to go tonight. They're so badly outmanned. The scoreboard hadn't changed yet, but it should be 19-12, I think. It's only 17-12. Down the middle, Worthy in deep, throws it up. Nobody was fouled. Now they change the scoreboard, and Worthy will go to the line. And Worthy has been to the line with great consistency lately. Wow. He has now made 29 straight before his last 56.
That's some incredible shooting. That's why his free throw percentage is at an all-time career high.
83. He makes 30 in a row. He's only 12 away from tying the all-time Laker record. Gail Goodman. The next one by Worthy is good. That's 31 straight and 56 out of 58. Whew. Jack Nicholson's here tonight. All dressed up tomorrow night. He'll be with us over at the Sheraton Universal roasting Mike Cooper. There's a few tickets available, I guess. They've sold over 650 already. If you want to go, call the City of Hope tomorrow. You might get a ticket. Here's the ball over to Jeff Malone. His 22-foot jumper, no good. The rebound tipped underneath. No good. The rebound off the hands of Moses, who does some refereeing without his heart in it. He knew who that belonged to. Wes Matthews has the ball. Little Wes out of Wisconsin. Wrap-around pass in the backcourt to Magic. Now Magic gives it back to Wes. He's in three-point country. What's he thinking about? You know what he's thinking about. Last Sunday. Here's the ball to Michael Thompson. Now to Worthy. Over to Wes. Three-point country. He shoots for three. He didn't get it. The rebound is off and is grabbed in there by Jones. Jones brings the ball to John Williams. Williams in the front court. Stop. 18 feet out and drill a shot. Beautiful. That hardly moved the net. He's been on a roll lately, and the Lakers trail 21-14. And the ball in low to James Worthy. Only 1:17 to play in the quarter. One of the Lakers' poorest shooting quarters of the year. Turnaround jumper by Worthy. A 10-footer bounces in. Worthy got the bounce. 21-16 is the score. Bowl and Bogues will be in the next time it's dead. That's the long and short of it for Washington. Jeff Malone out in front, gives the ball to Williams and over to the little guard Colder. Colder back to John Williams and back to Colder. They look inside. They take it to Moses. Deflected, stolen. Nice play by James Worthy, who tapped it to Magic. Worthy was fronting. 48 seconds left to play in the quarter. The Lakers down by just 5 despite the poor shooting. Now Worthy at the baseline to Michael Thompson. 17-foot flat shot is no good. The rebound is off and it's grabbed by Charlie Jones. He clears the ball to Colder and up into the front court once more to Jeff Malone. Good outside shooter. 19-footer proves our point. He's got 7 points. And it's 23-16. Los Angeles field goals 5 for 20. Here's a dribble drive by Magic. He tries 21. It's blocked. That's a great block. Rebound. Michael Thompson scores it. Oh, credit a beautiful block though to Charlie Jones on Magic. Now it's 23-18. And going with the ball into the front court is Colder. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. I want to say hello to Kareem and hope that he's feeling a lot better back there at home. And they can get back for the Utah game on Friday. Now out in front, we got Jeff Malone yo-yoing up and down. Dribble behind the back, comes down the middle, penetrates, gives to Colder underneath. Reverse layup, no. Rebound Moses Malone, no at the buzzer. I would say the Lakers are pretty lucky to only be down by 5.
I'd say they were very fortunate. They didn't play very well offensively, and defensively they were just as inept.
23-18 on the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network. Stu, there's some stats for you.
First quarter wasn't real pretty for the Bullets. They shot 10 for 23, 43%. The Lakers were 6 for 22, 27%. The Bullets had 16 rebounds. The Lakers with 12.
All right, watch it now. Here we go. The little guy, Tyrone Bogues, is in there. 5'3" and 7'6" Bowl is in there. Minute. Down the middle goes Johnson. His jump shot, rather make it Malone. Jeff Malone. Shot no good. The rebound is off Matthews. He comes out of the backcourt with the dribble. Magic's out of the ball game, and Wes Matthews handles the ball as a point guard with Rambis playing forward. Kurt Rambis in the ball game. Ball out of front to Byron Scott, who's returned. Now the ball over to James Worthy. Worthy in the first quarter with a total of. Here's Worthy hitting a 20-foot jumper, and that's 8 points for him. James Worthy, and it's 23-20. Boy, he's having some great games. Bogues now handles the ball out in front against the harassment of Matthews. Bogues takes the ball over the left side to John Williams. He pump fakes, didn't travel. Bounces out in front to Bogues again. Bogues brings it over to Jeff Malone. And here is a whistle. And what do we got? Illegal defense? Yep, illegal defense against the Lakers. Jeff Malone, in the game that they beat the Lakers in overtime at Washington, had a total of 29 points. Moses had 26 and 9 rebounds. Moses has been averaging 25 points and something like 15 rebounds against the Lakers in his career, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. He loves the Lakers.
Bogues has got the ball out in front to John Williams. Williams holds it up. Lob pass into Bold, even too high for him because he didn't leap an inch off the floor. Ball picked up in a garbage play and drilled beautifully by Jeff Malone. That's a nice shot. He's got 9 points. He's only missed 2 out of 6 field goals. The inbound pass to Matthews, and back there on him is Bogues. 25-20. Matthews dribbling, a running screen by Rambis, and the kid running beside him looks like a ball boy, but his name is Bogues. He instead of being a ball boy salary, he makes about $185 a year. Here's the ball over to Worthy, dribble drive in deep. Bank shot is beautiful. He hung Jones out to dry. What a great play. Rambis, but Worthy, there's not a better small forward in the league right now. Never. Here's a pass at the baseline to Jeff Malone. Jeff looks out in front and gives it back to Bogues. Bogues back to Jeff Malone at the 20-foot line at the base. He fires from there. No good. The rebound is off and it's grabbed. Nice play underneath by Jones. They feed the ball to Williams, who's fouled in the act of shooting. And the foul is going to be against Michael Thompson.
All of the Lakers, including the guards, are going to have to really seal off around the basket and get the rebounds because Kareem isn't there. They have to get a team effort, defensive rebounds.
All right, out of the ball game now. Jones in the ball game. Mark Allery of Duke. Williams, the free thrower, converts. AC Green back into the ball game, and James Worthy goes out, taking with him 10 points. I don't know if his daddy and mom are still here or not. They were up here from North Carolina for the last game. I imagine they're still here. His mother was a great player. She's showing him some moves in the backyard. The free throw by John Williams is good, so in a hurry he's got 4 points off the bench, and the Lakers trail by 5. 22-27. Dribbling the ball is Matthews, takes it over to Worthy. Excuse me, to Rambis. 20 feet to the left side, he comes to Scott, and he drills a three-pointer. Byron's first basket of the game is a three-pointer. Byron Scott has made 40 now in 114 tries, and that pulls the Lakers within 2. A big blow. Williams has got the ball. He gives it to Bogues. Bogues back over to the baseline. Malone fires and gets a 17-footer away from Scott. Jeff Malone, he continues his assault. And Malone now with 11 points in the ball game. 29-25. Jimmy Phelps is our statistician. The Lakers trail it and have most of the way, as you might expect, with Cooper and Kareem both absent. Bernard King is not here for Washington. He's played very well this year. Now we got a foul going through the key, AC Green. And the foul is going to be called, I would think, against Williams holding. That's right. Into the ball game, Frank Johnson now, and Jeff Malone goes out. Frank Johnson comes into the contest. Frank is 6'3", 185, 7th year, out of Wake Forest. Out in front, handling the ball is Wes Matthews for the Lakers. Whips it to baseline to Scott. Scott is guarded over there by Johnson. He shoots over from 22. No good. The rebound is off. Fighting for it, Allery, and he takes it away from Rambis. Give the ball to John Williams. Williams is the same size he was when he was in the 8th grade. Big. Now the ball out to Bogue. Bogue to Frank Johnson. Frank holds it up at the three-point line and gives the ball to Williams. Williams feeds the ball to the left side to Bogue. He goes to dribble in deep. Feeds at the free throw line to a fumbling Allery. It's picked up by Frank Johnson. He hits a 20-footer up there. It's no good. The rebound is off and a foul. Foul's going to be on Williams as he fouled Michael Thompson with a rebound.
Now's the time the Lakers have to make their surge. They've got the hottest shooter for the Bullets on the bench in Jeff Malone. They've got to do something offensively.
Out of the ball game after his second foul goes John Williams, and Terry Catledge, a starter, 6'8", 230, comes back in. Catledge. They not only have some tall players, they are broad. 8:51 left to play, and Moses back in the ball game, goggles and all. Kareem was the first to wear them, and now several people do. Now we got the ball being dribbled over there by Wes Matthews. He's guarded by Bogues, who's all over him like a little gnat. The ball out in front comes to Scott, back to Matthews, and here's the whistle. And what have we got called now? Maybe the 24-second clock? I would think so. It's up to 97.
The Lakers will take that. They need 97 seconds to run a play. All right.
Now tonight, I don't see the auxiliary boards out here. They must be down there, though. I think they're hidden in. Yeah, no, those are TV monitors I'm looking at. Anyway, they go to another 24-second clock that's on top of the previous one. The other was at the bottom. The ball belongs to the Lakers, and let's see how much time they put on the clock. Ed T. and Eddie F. Rush are the officials. Now, Ed T. is telling him how far to run it down.
Nobody answers the phone.
They got it down to 13 seconds.
Oh, we want 9 seconds.
They want 9 is what they want. There we are. 8:37 left to play here in the Happy Birthday to Monty Bancroft. Look on the scoreboard. Happy birthday to you. Is this your birthday, Monty? Well, happy birthday. Why didn't you tell me? Here's a ball down the middle with a dribble drive. Matthews scores it underneath. Nice going, Monty. Monty's been a dear friend and a great, great companion to work with up here for many, many years. 29-27, the Lakers put it within 2. Ball out to Allery. Allery to Frank Johnson. In under the basket to Moses. Forget it. He parts the Red Sea. Here he parts the net. 31-27. The Lakers trail it, and Michael Thompson coming down the floor. Michael Thompson holds it up and gives to Rambis at the three-point line. Rambis brings it back out to Matthews, who just made a dazzling dribble drive basket. Matthews dribbling against Bogues. When Bogues crouches over, now he's not much bigger than our dog. And we got little tiny pups. Dribble drive Matthews down the middle. Matthews all the way. Matthews basket counts. Now that's the mark of a real veteran. He heard the whistle when he was still 10 feet from the basket.
That's right, and he kept his concentration, and he said, I'm going to shoot this basketball, get a possible three-point play. He does a good job of protecting it against little Muggsy, takes it to the hole, and gets fouled.
But Muggsy was picked off by Michael Thompson, huh?
Oh, yeah.
So he tried to go around him, huh?
Yeah.
He should have gone through his legs. Thompson never known it. 31-30. And again, Matthews starts to be a star. He's got 5 points, and it's 31-30. The Lakers trail it. Frank Johnson has the ball, brings it in the front court, and gives it over to Bogues. His real name is Tyrone. His nickname is Muggsy. Muggsy bounced the ball to baseline to Moses. Free throw line to Allery, and Allery scores. That was a nice pass by Moses. And it's 33-30. The Bullets maintain the lead. Matthews has the ball. Big pursuit down there. He's probably getting tired of it by Bogues. As he looks straight out, he doesn't see anybody because Bogues is in such a crouch. Now Matthews gives a bad pass, but luckily Michael Thompson knocks it down. Gives it back to Matthews. Then playing the post is Rambis. It's under there. He puts it up to be fouled. The foul is on Allery. That was a heck of a reception by Rambis.
Those are very difficult passes to handle because they come quickly and you've got to catch it without pushing off. And Wes Matthews delivered it. He has the advantage of throwing it over a smaller player. But when you have to catch in traffic, as Kurt did, sometimes you get guilty of pushing off and get the offensive foul when a player is fronting you.
I'm going to tell you something, the truth. If somebody had said to me 15 years ago that there will be a 5'3" player in the NBA, I would have lost the farm, the cattle, the horses, the tractor. The free throw is good by Rambis. Magic comes back into the ball game. And the little guard, Matthews, goes well. Rambis brings the Lakers to within 1, 33-32. And here we go with Muggsy Bogues. Coming across the 10-second line, going to the southern goal to our right. We're high above the west. Now at the three-point line, Magic Johnson's guarding him. Out in front to Frank Johnson. They take to Allery. Inside playing a low post now. There it goes over to Allery for a 20-footer straightaway, and he hits it. Allery out of Duke. That's his 4th point, and it's 35-32. Magic comes to front court. Walker and Allery went from Denver to this ball club. Here's the ball over to Scott. His 20-foot jumper bounces high, no good. Scott's made 1 out of 6, and on the rebound is a foul called against the Lakers. Loose ball foul.
One of the things about Byron shooting tonight, the Bullets are definitely making sure every shot he takes is being contested. He's had only 1 uncontested shot, and that's the one he made.
The Lakers take their mandatory second quarter timeout, trailing 35-32. We have 6:48 to play in the period on the world champion Lakers basketball simulcast. Time, a guest of Stu Lantz will be Smokey Gaines. Heck of a guy. Was a great coach, University of Detroit, at San Diego State. And he's just going to be a great guest for Stu Lantz at halftime. On Prime Ticket, Jeff Witcher takes a look around the NBA. He might have a couple of surprises for you. Next Monday night, there's some great fights here. 2 world championship fights, WBC, Super Bantamweight, and Super Featherweight title fights. Get your tickets at Ticketmaster or the Forum. That's going to be some great show. Wes Unseld, former outstanding star in this league, started the year as an assistant coach. Now here he is as head coach. 35-32. He got off to a fast start, 8-2, something like that. Now in the last 11 games, he's lost 9. Here's the ball over to Frank Johnson in the corner. Frank holds it up, looks into Moses Malone, being fronted by Michael Thompson. They throw the ball, and Michael Thompson intercepts it, fronting him. Very bad pass by Allery. Now the ball given off to Magic. The Lakers are down by just 3. Magic gets to the three-point line. Magic looks down the middle of Green. Magic holds it up and takes it over here to the right side to Michael Thompson. Dribbles, beats Moses underneath, throws it up and in. Nice play. He left Moses high and dry.
He sure did. And if they can keep a cleared side like that, that may present problems for Mr. Malone.
It really will. He can't make that first step defensively like Michael can offensively. 35-34. We're halfway through the second quarter. The Lakers trail by 1. Frank Johnson's got the ball. On the front to Bogues. Over here to Allery. His 20-foot jumper won't be close. The rebound is to Michael Thompson. He throws the ball away. Bogues tried to get into Magic. Got it. Where'd he come from? The ball over to Scott. He'll pull up and shoot a 12-foot jumper. No good, but he was fouled by Allery. Byron Scott is not charged with a missed shot. He's made 1 of 6.
Now, Magic Johnson just made a spectacular play. All he did was try to get his hand on it and slap the ball up so that Bogues couldn't get it, and he, because Bogues was ready to intercept that pass, and Magic just tipped it up in the air. Great play by Magic.
He's not much bigger than Billy Barty.
He's looking Billy Barty right in the eye, I tell you that.
All right, Scott's looking a tie right in the eye here. Byron looks for his 4th point. Gets it. Byron averaging about 21 points a game, 20.8. Free throwing at 8.95.
4th best in the NBA.
Kareem, if he's looking on at home tonight, can see how his head looks. Look at Byron.
You are terrible.
I'm only kidding, Kareem.
Yeah, right.
36-35. The Lakers by 1. I got to get one of those chicken sandwiches from Kareem. Here's the ball to Bogues, and Bogues holds it up to be double teamed. They take the ball over to Jeff Malone. I'm wondering when they're going to double team Bogues. 20 feet to the right side to Williams, who's back in there. He missed from 18. He gets the ball back. He's behind the board. He reaches out to have a block by Michael Thompson to Magic. The Lakers have the lead. Scott's got the ball. Scott dribbling at the base. Scott dribbling a lot. Brings it out in front to Magic, and Magic back to Byron. 15 in the 24, and things heat up as the Lakers get the lead for the first time since the first quarter. Magic down the middle. A hook shot of 8, straight away left-handed. 38-35, and the Lakers show a little offense of their own. Now Bogues, front court, clears to Jeff Malone, and he takes it in low. And down the middle goes Catledge. His 10-footer no good. The rebound is off to Magic. They blow out of the backcourt. It's a 4-on-4. Magic cross court to Scott. Broken up and knocked out of bounds by Bogues. That was a good play for the little guy.
Magic noticed Byron alone over there, but Bogues was in the seam. Magic Johnson never got a chance to see Bogues. He was so low to the ground.
Bogues wears short sleeve shirts for long sleeve. They just sew a button on him. He is small and good and rich. Pass into Magic, who fumbles it, is picked up by Kohler on the turnover by Magic. Kohler comes out of the backcourt, 38-35. Kohler gets the ball at the top of the key. Kohler against Magic, dribble behind the back, comes down the middle all the way, throw it up and missed the layup. The rebound is off to Michael Thompson to Worthy. Worthy make it to Magic, coming down the middle, takes it back over to Michael. Dribbles in deep, look out for the charge. Turn, hang, 15-footer on the way, no. Good try though. Rebound is off and taken by Charlie Jones' return. Kohler's got it. Snap it up in the front court to Johnny Williams. Williams in the air, 18-foot jumper, no good. The rebound underneath, forget it, baby. It's up and it's in. Jones gets the basket. 38-37, the Lakers by 1. Full court pressure by Kohler, but that won't be tough. We're in the second quarter with 4:15 to play. Jones has got 2 points in the game. He's only made 1 basket. That was his first one. He's missed 4. Pass on a give and go under the Magic, and he scores. Byron Scott to Magic. Great play. Kareem likes Magic on the give and go from the post position. And it's 40-37, the Lakers by 3. Incidentally, Jones has 10 rebounds in the game. Now the ball given off to Jeff Malone. Malone takes it in low to the big man, Moses Malone. Moses Malone holds it up on a double team against him by Magic and Thompson. Now the ball out in front to Jones. Dribble drive goes Jeff Malone at the base. Hit an 8-foot jumper off the dribble. And it's now 40-39 Los Angeles. Ball the other way to Scott. He's got a 3-pointer on the way. It's good. Jones has got 10 rebounds in the game. That equals his season high. We're in the second quarter. 43-39. Here's Jeff Malone from the free throw line. 15-footer, no. Rebound underneath. Moses has it, but he might have pushed off. He did. Or possibly they'll call Williams. I think they'll call Moses. And they might call the Lakers. They are calling the Lakers. Now that does surprise me. That's a 3rd team foul. 2nd on Michael Thompson. He pushed off. The Bullets are out of fouls. Kohler has the ball. Kohler dribbling. Schreck will be in. He was a starter. The next time it's dead. Now Kohler has the ball to the 3-point line. Kohler looking into Moses Malone. He wants to take it in there. Can't do it yet. Now the ball back to Kohler. And Kohler holds it up. Kohler. And here's a whistle. And what do we got called? Illegal defense. Illegal defense. Perhaps A.C. Green. Take a look at this, Stu.
You want to see a wrestling match? You talk about locking arms. This is what the lock hold is called. Michael Thompson has a hold of Moses Malone, or is that vice versa?
Gee whiz. If two guards would do that, they'd be banned from the league. Silly. A set of rules for center, a center rules for guards. I don't understand it. I understand three-point shots, though, on the world champion Lakers basketball network.
Shooting so far in the ballgame. In the first quarter, the Bullets shot 10 for 23, 43%. The Lakers were 6 for 22. That's 27%. But so far in the second, Washington is 7 for 17, and the Lakers are 9 for 12.
Mike Schmeck back in the ball game for the Lakers. He started because Kareem is home with the flu. The technical free throw on the second violation of the illegal defensive rule by the Lakers was made by Jeff Malone. And out in front with the ball is Colder. 43-40. The Lakers lead it in the second quarter. Ball over to Jeff Malone. Back to Colder. Corner of the key. One bounce dribble. 12-foot jumper. Blocked by Schmeck in part. But then tipped up and tipped in. Moses was there. And they're going to give him the basket. Charles Jones was also there. 43-42 is the score. Charles Jones has got 10 rebounds. His career high is 13. Now the ball to James Worthy back in the ball game. Lakers up by a point to Magic. Magic around a pick by Worthy. Magic give the ball to Byron Scott. All he's made are 2 3-pointers and a couple of free throws. His 15-footer is blocked. He yells at the referee. The guy that blocked it without getting a foul called was Jeff Malone. Here's a dribble drive in deep, and the ball's thrown away and out of bounds by Williams. 43-42. The Los Angeles Lakers on the simulcast by 1. Trying to pull off a real miracle tonight without the big captain here and without Michael Cooper being available. Now the ball to Magic Johnson. He looks down the middle of Worthy. They're packing it in inside defensively and offensively. Scott lays it off to Worthy for the 16-footer and makes it. James Worthy gets his 12th point. He has made 4 consecutive field goals. And it's now 45-42. I didn't think that would get there. I thought it was too flat, didn't you?
I really thought it was flat. I also thought Byron was going to get an offensive foul.
I did too, and should have. They're letting a lot of things go tonight. Here's the ball to Williams. Williams holds it up against Scott. Down the middle goes Jeff Malone. The ball comes instead to Colder. Colder with 5 in the 24. At the baseline to Jeff Malone. Down the middle they pass it, and there's a foul on the Lakers. That's the 4th foul, and the ball comes out of bounds.
Yeah, those are tough fouls to take. The 24-second clock was down to 2 seconds, and they were playing real good defense and then commit the foul.
James Worthy gets his 2nd foul. Los Angeles with a 3-point lead, and the ball is into John Williams. This club has been very poor on the road this year. Washington, they have won only 5 and lost 22. Here's a jump shot outside. Flying on his back is Jeff Malone. The foul is on Scott. This game is coming to you live from the Fabulous Forum.
Lakers basketball is brought to you by Miller High Life. Purity you can see, quality you can taste. Miller made the American way since 1885. And by Avis, who invite you to go in style with a new Cadillac or similar luxury car for only $45 a day. Remember, your other car is an Avis.
At the line, Jeff Malone is 2 for 4 tonight as he misses. On the year, of course, the reason I say he's great, 87.5%. He makes this one. So he's 3 out of 5, and the Laker lead is 2. 45-43. I'm not going to try to kid you. This is the most exciting basketball game we've ever seen. After the last couple, it's pretty Dullsville. But we'll see things heat up here. Magic Johnson gets the flow post pass from Byron Scott. Magic against Colder. Magic much bigger. He may turn to his right sharply and go to the hoop just like that. He goes to the hoop and banks it in. Why did he set Colder up?
Oh, yeah. Coulter was trying to set him up to go that way, but he couldn't get back to defend it, and Magic made him pay.
No way get back. 47-43, the Lakers by a 4. Magic Johnson with 4 assists and 10 points. Now the ball out in front. Comes to the free throw line from Williams to Jeff Malone. His shot is blocked. Or I guess nobody touched it. I thought it was blocked. It was an air ball.
Well, it was an air ball because A.C. Green stepped up and really affected the shot, and that's what caused it to be an air ball.
From 15, an air ball? That's really affecting it. All right, 45 seconds left in the half. And Smokey will be here with Stu. Ball over the right side to Byron Scott into the post to Magic. The Lakers by 4. Magic working on Colder. Turn, a hook shot at 12 with the right hand, no. Rebound AC at the base, an 18-footer, no. Air ball by 2. Taken out of the air by Jones. Jones gives the ball to Williams, to Colder, to Jones, to Williams. His right hand jumper is beautiful, an 8-footer from the right side. That was not an easy shot. 47-45, the Los Angeles Lakers by 2. And with the ball in the front court, Magic Johnson with the captain looking on. We've got Magic to bring the ball against Colder. The 24-second clock is 1 second ahead of the game clock. The 24-second clock's at 9, at 8. Now Magic with the ball. Comes in deep to be double teamed. Out to Green and over to Scott. Scott fakes the 20-footer. 3, 2 on the clock. Worthy beats the clock with a 12-footer and all the rebound knocked out of bounds. And the half's over. At the end of the first half, the Lakers come out on top. Remember, Bernard King's not here for Washington. Cooper and Kareem are not here for the Lakers. The score 47, the Bullets. Stay tuned for an exciting half on the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network. The Steam stats for the first half. The Bullets made 19 of 44 shots, 43%, and the Lakers were just as bad, 17 out of 40, 43%. Free throwing, Lakers didn't miss one. 11 for 11, 7 out of 9 for the Bullets. Rebounding, the Bullets out-rebounded the Lakers 25-18. I guess that's to be expected without the captain here. Turnovers, the Lakers had only 6, and the Bullets had 8. Score at halftime, 47-45, the Lakers over the Bullets. Jerry Romano is our producer. Susan Stratton is our director. Jimmy Pell's our statistician. Frank Pollock down at KLAC, our pilot station, and Monty Bancroft is here. Tom Fick is up here in the booth directing things for us, and here we go. The Lakers lead at 47-45. Holder reaches the front court on the simulcast, gets to the three-point line. Holder looks out in front, looks under the basket to Moses. Moses being defensed, but not very well by Mike Schmeck, and Moses scores. Schmeck was fronting him and got a little bit too low on his crouch. 47-47, and it was a good pass in there, too, by Coulter. We're all tied at 47. Magic has the ball in the front court. Magic looks over here to Byron Scott. In playing the low post for the Lakers is Worthy. Now Magic gets it back and looks into Worthy once more. Gives to Scott. He's wide open and didn't shoot the 18-footer. Now the ball in low to James. James turns, comes in deep. A right-hand bank is beautiful. How the heck did he get the glass on that?
Oh, he's just been playing fantastic basketball. Offensively, he's doing everything.
6 out of 9 baskets made by him, and it's 49-47 the Lakers. Coulter gives the ball out in front, and the ball goes from Jeff Malone over to the far side to Jones, and now he brings it to Moses. Moses 18-foot jumper, no good. The rebound is up, and a loose ball foul is going to be against the Lakers. Worthy's third foul.
Charles Jones is not much in their offensive setup, but one thing he does very well is hit the offensive glass. They do that extremely, extremely well.
He's got 11 rebounds in the ball game already. 3 of them offensive. The ball brought in to Jeff Malone, top of the key, and now to Moses. Dribble drive on Schmeck. Goes against him for a charger block. It is a blocking foul. Well, he lowered the shoulder pretty good on that one. I mean, Moses did.
He really did, and he really didn't get his shoulder past Mike Schmeck, but what happened was Mike reached his arms in. Had he kept his arms straight up and then just fell backwards, he may have been able to get the offensive charge.
Moses, who averages 20, had half that many in the first half, and his free throw is good, and he's made all 3 that he's tried. On the year, 75%. This is his 14th year. He was in the ABA, then with Buffalo, Houston, and Philadelphia before this club. 49-49, he ties it up, and Magic comes out of the back court. Magic Johnson in the front court. Magic had 4 assists and 3 rebounds in the first half. Magic brings the ball to James Worthy, and Worthy brings it back out to Scott, to Magic. Baseline to Worthy, set and fire from 18, and he gets that. 51-49. Magic's got 5 assists, make it 6 officially now, and that's 16 points for James. 51-49 the Lakers. Coulter has the ball. Little Stevie. Stevie went to New Mexico State, dribble in deep, throws it up. It was blocked by Magic, but a goaltending call against Schmeck. Give Coulter the basket. Magic got a piece of the ball, but it went up even higher. Than on its downward arc, it was deflected by Schmeck for goaltending. 51-51. And here we go with Magic again in the front court. Out in front, the ball to Green. Green at the three-point line straight away. Holds it up over his head and gives the ball to Magic. 19 feet the right side to Worthy, guarded by Moses Malone now. Worthy will eat him up with a dribble drive. He does. Throws it up left-handed. It won't go down. The rebound is off and it's grabbed in there by Jones. That's 12 rebounds for him. His career high is 13. Now the ball over the left side, and Jones takes it to the baseline with the dribble. Brings it out in front and handled out there by Catledge. Cross-court pass goes over to Jeff Malone, and on the simulcast, Jeff to the dribble, to the free throw line. Brings it over to Coulter. His 20-foot jumper, no good. The rebound is off. Knocked loose by Jones, grabbed by Moses Malone. He drops it once, picks it up, and gives to Coulter. Coulter out in front to Jeff Malone. They take it over to Jones. Jones to Jeff Malone at the base. The 20-foot jumper won't go down. The rebound is off and pushing off this time. They caught Jones with his hand in the cookie jar.
Well, that's the first time they've caught him with his hand in that jar, so he's been very successful. He was successful in the first half, getting 11 rebounds.
Wes Unseld says, I never played like that. 51-51. And Kareem at home says, oh, yes, you did, Wes. Now with the ball in the front court, we got the ball to Magic Johnson. Magic three-point line to James Worthy, and 20 feet to the left side to Magic. Magic Johnson holds it up. Magic, believe it or not, in his 9th year. Magic dribbling the baseline, backs up, throws it into Schmeck. His right-hand hook. That's not goaltending. Blocked by the big man, Jones. Jones to Coulter, all the way under to Jeff Malone and score it. That was awfully close to goaltending. Long pass the other way to Magic. Magic in deep. They knock it loose. Ball rolls free to Worthy. Worthy holds it up. Getting a little sloppy now. Magic dribbling the ball against Moses Malone. That's a mismatch. Magic's 20-footer over him. Won't go down. The rebound to Worthy inside. Worthy goes out of there. Too much pressure under the basket. Worthy's being held by Calder. No whistle. And the ball, Magic. Give and go to Worthy. Underneath he comes. Score it. Worthy. Magic gets his 7th assist and Worthy gets his 18th point. And it's 53 to 53. Worthy at Atlanta the other night got his season high of 38, and that's his career high too. Now the ball to Jeff Malone. We're tied at 53 in the 3rd quarter. Jeff dribbling the ball. Jeff takes it over to Calder. He's shooting more in this quarter. A 20-footer no good. The rebound is off Worthy. Had it and he's fouled. Worthy fouled over the top. Went Jones. And it's now 53 to 53. That's 3 fouls on him. He leaves the ball game and Johnny Williams comes in, the former Crenshaw High great.
They take out defense and bring in offense. Halftime, Detroit 58, Sacramento 52.
Detroit trying to catch Atlanta, but Atlanta already won by 20 tonight, snapping the 7-game winning streak of Indiana. The Bulls beat the Sonics tonight in Chicago. The Sonics have lost 9 of their last 11. The ball to Scott. Dribble drive down the middle on the dribble. I don't think it would have counted. I think the foul on the dribble, and it was on the dribble. It goes out of bounds. Portland beat New Jersey at New Jersey, and New York at home beat Milwaukee. New York's good at home, terrible on the road. They won 1 game in the road. Here's a holding foul back under the basket. Moses or Calder, either one.
Calder.
I think so. Steve Calder. 8 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. Chick Hearn with Stu Lance from the Forum. We'll be back here on radio only in our next 2 ball games. The ball to Scott. Scott 20 feet to the left side to Magic Johnson. Magic backing in on Calder. He's 6'9". Calder is a short 6'3". Magic's hook shot over him is good. A 10-footer. Magic set him up for his 12th point. 55 to 53. I don't see how Calder holds him that low, do you?
I don't either.
7:45 left to play in the 3rd, and Calder has the ball in the front court in a very slow tempo half-court game. Ball in low to the postman Williams. Williams holds it. No, the ball goes out in front to Williams from Catlett. Shot no good. Nice rebound by Schmeck to Worthy. Worthy cross court to the Scott all the way under to Green. Great pass. Score! Super play all the way.
That's the first resemblance of a fast break the Lakers have had this game, and it was pretty.
57 to 53 Los Angeles leads it, and Calder has the ball. Give to Jeff Malone. Screen outside by Williams, and here is a whistle. Illegal pick by Williams.
That's a call the Lakers are familiar with. They usually come up with a couple of those per ball game.
Oh, Cooper's not playing. He gets that called a lot. 57 to 53 Los Angeles by 4. The ball brought into A.C. Green and a Magic Johnson. Magic dribbling the ball. The Lakers facing adversity. And to an extent, so is Washington without Bernard. Now the ball to Scott down the middle of Worthy. Comes in deep. They knock it loose. It's off the leg of Williams. And the ball goes out of bounds to Worthy. Timeout is called by the Lakers. 7 minutes left to play in the 3rd. The Los Angeles Lakers huffing and puffing and struggling. Trying to take the Bullets apart. They lead at 57 to 53 on a great fast break. Worthy brought it to Scott to Green. Green finished it off on the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
On the previous fast break by the Lakers, it starts with rebounding all the time usually, and Schmeck did a good job of giving it to Worthy, who got caught up in the air but found Byron Scott, who before coming down found A.C. Green for the layup. Great play.
Ball to Scott, top of the key. The Lakers by 4. They could go up by their biggest margin of the night. The ball in low to Magic. He's away from Calder. He comes underneath and he lays it up and in. Moses disdained fouling him. He had a good shot at him if he wanted it. And the Laker lead is 6. That's the biggest lead of the ball game for Los Angeles. They trailed by 7, 59 to 53. Now the pass goes in low, and it's handled by Williams. He throws it into the back court. It's a free ball back there, and it's taken by Williams. And as soon as he touches it, it goes to the Lakers. You got to be smart enough to go get it, though.
That's right, because had he not gone to get that basketball, Byron Scott could have retrieved it and gone in for an easy layup.
Tennis turnovers for Washington. The Lakers have only 6. The Lakers lead the NBA this year for 1 game, a total of 6. Now Magic's got the ball. Magic holds it up. When the Lakers are in the half-court game, such as Washington's playing against them tonight, and they are pretty much in the half-court game too, then the turnovers will diminish in number. Now Scott's got the ball. Scott holds it up and takes it to the baseline, intended for Magic, knocked out of bounds by Calder, and Magic's telling Scotty lob it just a little bit higher. They're moving the 24-second clock again. They reset it inadvertently. There was no change of possession. And no shot. See where they stop the clock. They're down to 8, 7, and they leave it at 7. Inbound to Magic. Off his fingertip, he goes to get it. Magic, a three-pointer. No good. The rebound is out and is taken by Williams. Williams gives the ball to Calder. Calder into the front court. Calder dribbling out in front. Calder looking for somebody to give to. Bounce the ball in low. In there it goes underneath. And the shot put up. It's no good. And the rebound is off. Catlett misses it. The rebound is put up. That's no good by Washington. The rebound to Moses. He reverses it. That's no good. The rebound is off to Schmeck to Magic. Magic in the front court. 5-on-3. Right side to AC. Lay it in. Two fast breaks in the last 3 possessions. How about that? Lakers have been out-rebounded by 10, 31-21, and a timeout is called. Let's see if it's a 20. Let's see if it's a 20 or not. It is a full timeout. 61-53. The Lakers with their biggest lead of the ball game as Green off another fast break on the world champion Lakers Basketball Network. Okay, you guys and gals, let's get your feet off the desk. Get up to the microphone. We're going to pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
Tomorrow night, Washington sends the hockey team into the Forum to battle the Kings. Follow the action as the Kings continue to fight for playoff position tomorrow at 7:15 on Prime Ticket.
Jeff Malone went out of the ball game. He's favoring his right hand. He seems to have hurt it, and he leads the game with 17 points.
Calder with the ball. I think he'll be back in. Calder out in front against Magic. Brings the ball over to the right side to Frank Johnson now. Inside a wrestling match. Moses getting mad. Driving underneath is Johnson. He throws it up and throws it in. The play under the baskets tonight has gone virtually undetected by the referees. They're not calling very much at either end. 61-55. Now the ball comes over to Byron Scott. Out in front to Worthy, who grabs a wide pass. Out the three-point line to AC Green and AC to Magic. Magic's got a 20-footer, doesn't want it. Dribble drive, he forgot the ball. Goes back to get it. While on his knees, he retrieves it. Feeds it over to Worthy. He sets and fires from 20. He didn't get it. The rebound is off, and it's grabbed in there by Catlett. Catlett to John Williams. Williams in deep, throws it up. It's no good. The rebound is off, put up and in nicely by Catlett. 61-57. The Lakers trying to grab another lead shorthanded here. Another game, I guess I should say. They've won 2 in a row shorthanded. Here's Magic with the ball. Pass under to Worthy. Worthy's there. Put it up and in after being belted hard. And I mean by Williams, no harm, no foul, no call.
I don't know where the officials are tonight. I think they're just spectating because there's a lot of contact going on.
63-57. Worthy grabs his 20th point. Magic Johnson in the rebound department's got 9. Now the ball to Frank Johnson. Frank from Wake Forest goes to the dribble. Down the middle. Feeds the ball through the key to Calder. At the baseline to Williams. Back to Calder. Calder in deep. Calder all the way. Put it up and in. Nice drive with the little fella from New Mexico State. 63-59 Los Angeles. Now with the ball in the front court, Magic. Lob into Worthy. He's away from John Williams. He turns and brings it out to Green. 17 feet out. He hits it. That's what's been missing in Green's attack.
And that's what the other teams have been giving the Lakers, and AC just hasn't been knocking it down, but tonight he is.
65-59. Los Angeles leads it. 6-point advantage. Michael Thompson will be in when it's dead. Schreck's played a heck of a quarter. He really has. He might have grown up some in this quarter, Stu.
Yeah, and he's played it without picking up another foul.
Right, that's right. Here's the ball thrown away. Intercepted by Scott. Scott to Magic. Magic long pass to Worthy. Worthy underneath. Lays it up, blows it. The rebound is to Schmeck. He tries to put it up to be fouled. Williams the foul. Schmeck to the line.
Good follow-up by Mike Schmeck. A lot of times players just give up when they think that another player may convert, but Schmeck did not give up. Got the offensive rebound. He'll go to the line for 2.
He made both free throws that he tried earlier in the ball game. Not a good free thrower, but tonight he is so far. Big, likable lad from Canisius in Buffalo, New York. Good form on that free throw. Very good form. You comment on that, please.
Yeah, he has. He's got real good form. One of the things I'd like to see him do, though, is stand up more. When I say stand up, don't back away from the free throw line as soon as the ball leaves your hand. If you stand there and stand erect, it ensures follow through.
Out of the ball game, James Worthy. Into the ball game, Michael Thompson. Leaving Schmeck at center. He's made 4 free throws in a row. That might be his NBA record, and I mean that sincerely. Frank Johnson's got the ball, 67-59. Schmeck's best game in the Big East is 15 points. Now the ball over here to the left side to Catlett. Catlett's out in front to Frank Johnson. If they can't get Jeff Malone back, they're really hurting. Frank's 20-foot jumper in the way. Well, not so much. Maybe if Frank shoots like that. Nice shot. Long pass to midcourt to Scott, 67-61. Scott, 20-footer off the dribble. That's good. Byron Scott. And the Lakers lead by 8 for the 3rd time. 69-61, 3 minutes left to play in the third. Boy, this Washington club has trouble on the road. They've won only 5 this year. Now the ball to Calder. Calder in low with a pass. Jump shot. Turnaround jumper. No good by Catledge, but a foul underneath. The foul is going to be against him. Who'd they call that on Moses?
Moses, he used his hip on Michael Thompson that time very, very well. But Ed Rush, standing right at the top of the key, was right on the scene.
Moses goes out of the ball game now. This game is coming to you live from the Fabulous Forum.
Lakers basketball is brought to you by Stroh's at Stroh-Lite. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is spoken here. And by National Lumber, where you can find the right stuff at the right price.
The Bullets are 9 for 11 from the free throw line, 82%. The Lakers are 13 for 13.
Now 14 for 14 as Michael converts, and it's 70-61, and that's the biggest lead of the ball game for either team. The next one's a brick, their first miss. And wouldn't it come after their 13th in a row, or was it their 14th in a row? 70-61 to score. 2:48 left to play in the third. Los Angeles in front. And with the ball out in front, Calder. Calder gives the ball to John Williams. Williams is against AC Green. Stops, shoots over him from 18. Straight away, no. The rebound is off, and it's grabbed in there by Magic after both Schmeck and Thompson missed it. Magic front court. Magic coming in the weak side over there. Magic backing Calder in, the short man. Magic going to try another hook shot. Here it comes from 8 feet. That's good. Magic now with 16 points. 46 of the 72 have been scored by Green, Worthy, and Magic. Here's the ball passed under the basket, knocked away and out of bounds by the Lakers defense. 72-61 Los Angeles. 2:13 to play in the third quarter of our simulcast. AC Green working hard down there. Ball will be taken out of bounds by John Williams. He brings it into Frank Johnson. He just hit the 20-footer from out in front. He's closely guarded by Byron Scott. Byron in the ball game's got 10 points tonight. Down the middle, Frank Johnson throws it up underneath. No good. The rebound is to Michael Thompson. Michael out of the backcourt, gives the ball over to Byron. Coming under the basket is Green. Byron dribbles under the basket, throws it up and in. That was a phenomenal shot.
I don't know if he tried that way, but as you said, that was a phenomenal shot.
Timeout is called. The crowd very appreciative of the effort the Los Angeles Lakers are giving. Scott makes a shot you can't believe to end that one. Didn't he, Stu?
Oh, just incredible. Put it high off the glass. That's a very difficult shot. And that's one of the things that's going to open up his jump shot shooting in this game. If he shows the ability to put the ball on the floor, they won't be able to play him quite as close.
If you're watching the play real closely, he almost pulled up and shot on that one out there. Then he saw a little bit of a crack, and away he went. And the Lakers by 13. Byron Scott didn't make the All-Star game, but as Coach Bill Fitch of Houston said, he should have. He will. Lots of time in his young career. Byron is in his 5th year, but he's only 26 years old. You know, the Lakers are looking for their 17th win in 18 games on this floor.
What about the road wins, though, Chip?
15 out of 17.
15 out of 17. Third quarter field goals, the Bullets are shooting 7 for 19, 37%. The Lakers have really heated up, 12 for 18, 67%.
I am giving our schedule correct, aren't I? The next game is Friday against Utah, and then on Sunday against Phoenix. Neither game will be televised, neither one. We'll have them, of course, on KLAC radio, and each starts at 1 hour before game time with our Laker Line talk show. Then on Monday night, Prime Ticket will have the boxing show from the Forum, the 29th. 2 World Championship bouts. The next Prime Ticket game will be the night that Michael Cooper is supposed to return. That would be on Friday, March 4th against Golden State here. And, of course, Golden State now with Ralphie Sampson.
I'll tell you.
Coop, he threw away the crutches.
Oh, he's walking very, very good.
I talked to Wanda today. She called me on a little matter. And I said, how's Coop? She says, miserable. I threw him out. He heard me. I told him, wear your transistor. I'll say it. All right. The inbound pass to Calder. Calder dribbling the ball out in front. Calder against Wes Matthews. Dribbles around Wes down the middle. A foul on the play. At least the Lakers came over and helped Wes out like they're supposed to do.
That's right. When a player gets beat from that far out on the floor, you've got time defensively to rotate and give some support, either make the player pick it up and pass it or possibly get the offensive charge.
The Lakers in the first quarter were horrible shooting, 6 out of 22. They didn't have the big fellow to throw it into and get it back. But in the second quarter, they picked it up and made 11 of 18. And in the third quarter, they've made 12 of 18, so they're 23 of their last 36 shots.
It sounds like they've started to get their motor running.
Revving it up, huh?
Revving up.
Free throw by Colder. One good, one no good, and it's 74-62. Here's West coming out of the backcourt, lobs it to Rambis, who's in there with him. He's double teamed, and he throws the ball away. It goes to Colder. Colder and Frank Johnson. Colder all the way by himself. Now throws it belatedly to Frank. Now back to Colder. They didn't get the fast break finish. Now Colder's 20-foot jumper. No good. The rebound is tipped up underneath. No good, but a foul on A.C. Green, perhaps. We'll see. That's right. A.C. Green, the foul. Wes Unseld along the sideline pacing, and you know Riley is at the other end. Wes, the most likable man, heavily engaged in civic activities in the Washington, D.C. area. Bogues is coming in, and so is Minute. I wish they'd stand beside each other for a picture. There goes Bogues. We have to take the legs off the camera and handhold it to get him. Then we'll put it back on and rev it up to get Minute. There's Minute. Look how small he makes Thompson look. We're not making fun of these guys. We're just talking about unusual statures for NBA play. Minute Bowl, number 2 pick in '85. He had 10 blocks in an NBA game this year. All right, the free throws. One good, one no good. And the rebound off to the Lakers. They get in the front court. Great pass. Rambis under to Green, and Green scored. Rambis made a brilliant bounce pass.
Recognized the defense and really did the right thing.
76-63 the score. Bogues whips it out in front. Clearing it off to Frank Johnson. Now at the top of the key to Williams. Back over to Bogues. A 20-footer by Muggsy. No good. The rebound to Rambis with authority. And now the ball to Matthews. Matthews in the front court leading by 13. 51 seconds left to play. We think Kareem will be back for the game on Friday night. Certainly hope so. Now the pass inside. Broken up and knocked out of bounds by Bogues. We know Coop won't be back until at least the 4th on our next prime ticket KLAC game. And if you're like me, you doubt that he'll be back then. Of course, I'm a pessimist. I'll have to admit it. The inbound pass to Michael Thompson. One bounce dribble. 16-footer on the way. No tip by Rambis. No, but a good try. The rebound is off to Frank Johnson. A 13-point Laker lead. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Frank Johnson gets the three-point line to be guarded by Wes Matthews. Screen by Williams. And Matthews blocks his shot. A great shot. He's got the ball. It's a 4-on-3. He's down the middle. He brings a bounce to Scott. His 18-footer. No good. Rebound is off and knocked out of bounds for the Lakers. If Scott would have drilled that baby after the heroics of Matthews, this place would have been a barn burner.
That's what they've been waiting for. Something to really get them out of their seats and on their feet.
Off their what? 76-63. 16 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. And we got Bogues with the ball against Matthews. You can stand them one on the other guy's shoulder. They'd be 5'11". Bogues down the middle. Bogues in deep. Lays it off to Minute. 7-6. He lays it up and in. Minute Bowl. He got his first assist the other day. The quarter's over. At the end of 3, the Los Angeles Lakers, the defending world champions. 76. Byron Scott taking the Lakers with some great play to an 11-point lead, 76-65 in the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
Statistics after 3 quarters. The Bullets are shooting 27 for 67, 40%. The Lakers are 30 for 62, 48%. The Bullets have 36 rebounds. The Lakers 28.
Here we go. The fourth.
James Worthy having another fine game. He's got 20 points. He's high point man for both teams. I hope we get to see Billy Thompson some tonight. Of course, the one thing that Riles wants, and I don't blame him, is a W here with this lineup that's minus the best defensive player in the league and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the greatest center of all time. 76-65. We got the ball handled down there by Wes Matthews against Bogues. Out in front comes Magic, gets the ball top of the key. Back door goes Michael Thompson, playing the low post as Worthy and gets it. Brings it right back to Matthews for a touch pass back to Worthy. 16-footer, no. The rebound is off on a loose ball foul. Apparently Thompson pushed off. He doesn't say a word. Eddie Rush caught him outside. Not Eddie T. Yes, Eddie T. Not Eddie F. There's 2 rushers refereeing. All right, 76-65. And Bogues has the ball. And the Bullets need the first basket of this quarter badly. Ball in low to Moses Malone. He's triple teamed. Back to Bogues. 22-footer at the base. In and out, no. Rebound is off. Everybody keeps it alive. And Michael Thompson gets it. It's knocked loose by Moses Malone and goes to Worthy. His pass gets to Magic. Magic down the middle of Rambis. Every pass almost intercepted. The ball over to Matthews. 20-footer, good! Every pass the Lakers made in that transition was almost intercepted.
The only one that wasn't was the one by Kurt Rambis.
78-65 is the score. 11 minutes left to play in the ball game. Chick Hearn with Stu Lance on the simulcast. Here's Jess Malone back in the ball game. Jeff shot no good. The rebound to Moses underneath. Pump fake, put it up, and put it in. He is so strong in that play underneath. When he pump fakes, he can just muscle his way up. 78-67. The ball to Worthy. Comes underneath, throws it up. No, but there's a foul. The fourth foul of the ball game on Charlie Jones.
Worthy did a smart thing. Charles Jones was there with his arms extended, had good extension, could have possibly blocked it, so James went underneath his arms and then brought it up, and that's where the contact was made.
Worthy's got 31 straight points at the free throw line, 31 straight, and 56 out of 58. He's made 9 out of 16 field goals tonight, and he keeps the free throw string going. He's 10 away from the record. The next one by James, the North Carolinian, no good. The rebound is off, and it's 79-67. I know some guy at home saying, you see that, Mabel? Chick jinxed you. Mabel get under the table. 79-67. Here's the ball out in front to Jeff Malone and now to Bogues. Bogues to the dribble. Bogues bounces the ball in low. Stolen by the quick Wes Matthews. Boy, he's quick. 4-on-3 break. Matthews down the middle. Matthews in deep. Get to Rambis. Slam dunk. If you don't think Matthews is opening some eyes, you got another thought coming.
I mean, every time he's been asked to play, he's come on and played very, very well.
In excess of that, I think. Really. He's in there with the regulars now, not garbage time.
That's right, and that's when quality time is important.
On the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
On the previous steal by Wes Matthews, he just really played the passing lane, stepped in front of Moses, and then took the ball down. He has made such a contribution off the bench. He's run the floor very well and then makes the play to Kurt Rambis for the easy slam dunk.
81-67.
Another, excuse me, Jake, another look at that. Different angle, and Kurt just finishes it off very well.
Here we go with the ball in the front court on the simulcast. And the ball is handled by Jeff Malone. Jeff Malone looks to Moses. Pass under there, and a foul is going to be called against Michael Thompson. They were wrestling inside. Could have gone either way.
And they've been wrestling all game long.
How'd you like to try to play 19 years the center position like Kareem has done? That's the most remarkable thing of Kareem's great career, I think, is the fact he's played against the Laniers, the Moses Malones, and all the other mighty men that you want to talk about. Here's the ball down the middle. Tried to put up a shot, and there's a foul called against the Lakers. Foul is called on Wes Matthews, who jumps up and down like he's on a pogo stick. He just has fun. He's one of those guys in life that has fun.
He's full of electricity, you know. He's just always on a high. He's really raring to go. Even on the bench, he's cheering. He's just giving them all encouragement.
Oh, yeah, on the bus. He ties guys' shoes to the post. Here he's intercepting at the ball. Matthews coming with magic. He goes the distance, and he's fouling the act of shooting. Now, there's a case where he should have given it up. Should have given it to Magic.
Yeah, he outguessed himself that time. The little fake pass, he thought that the defender would go for it, but you can't really dispute the fact.
Foul. I don't know who it's on. Jeff Malone gets a technical. What he's mad about is that he didn't get a foul the other end when he tried to do something. All right, Magic at the line for the tee, and then Wes will shoot two. That's one of the few mistakes that Wes has made since he's been playing a few minutes lately. That time, he just had Magic wide open underneath. The free throw is good. You hear him holler in the hole. He was bouncing around up there like a lame duck.
Little body English that time by Wes Matthews.
That one's good. And the Laker lead is 84-67. Wes has got 9 points. He had 14 in his last game. 9:30 left to play. And the ball brought to Jeff Malone. Into Moses Malone. Double team by Magic. Nice pass underneath. And the shot is missed under there by Charlie Jones. The rebound is off and a foul against the Lakers. The man that was fouled was John Williams. Magic got the foul. That's the 4th team foul. The Bullets have only 2.
Smart foul because the guy was definitely going to score. He doesn't even get free throws because Magic fouled him before he could get in the act of shooting.
Jones has tied his career high for rebounds, but he's only got 3 in this half. He had 10 in the first half. In fact, he had 11 in the first half. He's only got 2 in this half. All right, the ball is given off, and it's taken by Jeff Malone. Down the middle of Moses. He turns, lowers the shoulder, puts it up, and it's rejected by Michael Thompson to Magic, and Magic throws the ball away, and there's going to be a foul on Matthews going after the ball. He got into the legs and clipped Jeff Malone. Darrell Walker comes into the ball game. Hard-working Jeff Malone will go to the line. Watch this, Stu.
Well, Magic Johnson really makes it difficult because Moses wants to turn this way, but he turns and there's Magic, so he has to go right back to Michael Thompson, and Michael Thompson blocks the shot.
As we stand, 84-67 is the biggest lead of the game. Lakers are out of fouls. The free throw is good. And it's 84-68. That's 18 points, but only 3 in the second half by Malone. He shoots his 7th free throw of the night and makes his 5th. And it's 84-69. Magic Johnson with the ball. 9 of 13 left to play in the 4th quarter. Magic passed the ball in the front to Rambis. He didn't see Michael Thompson alone underneath the Magic. He sees him, makes a bullet pass into there. The shot is blocked. Blocked by Jones all the way down the floor. Goes Jeff Malone, lays it up and in. Wow, there's some tough plays under the basket.
And both Charles Jones and brother Caldwell are known for their defensive abilities.
Long pass to the front court on Jones' 3rd block. Here's the ball thrown away by Rambis. Intercepted by Jeff Malone. Gives it off, and Darrell Walker comes driving underneath. The kid from Arkansas missed the shot. The rebound is to Rambis. Rambis gave it away and gets it back. 8:37 to play. And Worthy reaches the front court. Riley says we'll run play number 1. Magic says, sure we will, coach. Magic comes in low, dribbling the ball against Darrell Walker. Out of front, they clear to Matthews. Baseline to Worthy. 20-footer, good again. You talk about improving outside shooting. That's 23 for him. He's been averaging 23 now in his last 9 games, including this one. And it's now 86-71. Down the middle goes Jeff Malone. Shot no good. Gets it back, throws it in. Oh, what a rebound play. He is only 6'4". When the ball came off in his first miss, he was stretched out as high as you can go with the arms, grabbed it, and before coming down, threw it off the board, and then intentionally threw it off the board.
Yes, he did. You described it perfectly. He tried that all the way. A great 3-point opportunity for the Bullets, Jeff Malone.
Outstanding play. He makes it. He is a beautiful basketball player. I don't know what his weaknesses are, if any. 86-74. Perhaps you do, if any, Stu. Here's Magic with the ball in the front court, brings it over to Rambis. Rambis back out to Magic, 3-point country. Underneath, the ball thrown away by Magic, intercepted by Jones. Jones gives the ball off to Walker, dribble drive, all the way, missed the layup. The rebound into the basket, put up and in. Nice play. And the man that got that is Catledge. That's 10 rebounds for Catledge, and the Laker lead is 10, and Riley will take a timeout. 7:45 to play, and with a lineup that does not include Cooper and the great captain Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you better not let him get much closer on the world champion Lakers basketball simulcast.
One thing that Magic Johnson does very well is he can survey a floor and pick out the open man faster than anybody. On a previous play, he found Thompson, but a great block by Charles Jones. And Jeff Malone, you know, he's such a great scorer. They know how to go after the ball and get it back and put it in.
That was a superlative play. Boy, 86-76, the Lakers need the Lex hoop. Long pass, front court, baseline to Scott for the 20-foot jumper. They got it. Magic the assist, Scotty's 14th point. Magic's got 11 assists. He's trailing now in the assist race in the NBA. He's trailing Johnny Saxton, who had 42 against the Clippers last week in 2 games. 88-76. Dribbling the ball out in front now is Darrell Walker, used to be with the Knicks. Then Lindu Moses, he throws it away. Horrible pass. It's a 3-on-1 break. Make it 4-on-1. Bounce to Scott. Under he comes. Blows the layup. Rebound to Magic. Fumbled. Matthews has got it. Score it. Basket counts. Darrell Walker, the foul. Matthews, a good hustle play. A Washington player has not gotten up down there. Somebody must have turned an ankle. Who's that on the floor? Is that Jones?
As you said, with the numbers
Jones.
being as
It's terrible.
hard to read as they are, it looks like Terry
It is Catledge. Yeah, it is Terry. Horrible uniforms. The Clippers have the same thing. Not the color of them, not the quality of them. You've got to outline the numbers in more white. The fans up here in the area we're sitting cannot read those numbers, I'll guarantee you.
Well, they're Darrell Walker of the Bullets is just getting back off the injury list himself. He had a severely sprained ankle, and it's really hampered his play. He talked to me before the game and said it is still sore and still swollen, and now it seems as if Terry Catledge has possibly turned an ankle.
Well, he's had a bad knee, as you can see, with the brace that he's got on it. Let's hope he's all right. Washington has 3 men with 10 or more rebounds. Jones has got 13, Catledge has got 10, and Moses Malone has 10. They've out-rebounded the Lakers 42-33. Now at the line, Wes Matthews, as he soars for his 12th point now, if he can get this one. And the little fella from Wisconsin, it's no good. The rebound is off to Moses Malone, 90-76. Lakers with a comfortable lead with 7 minutes left to play. Doesn't look like we're going to get any look tonight at Billy Thompson. Out in front, the ball bounced from Walker over to Jeff Malone. Jeff against Scott. Jeff in deep, off balance, 16-footer, no, but the foul by Scott. He loves those off-balance shots. I think he prefers them.
I really do. I think he prefers, because he concentrates more when a defensive player makes him move on the shot. When he's wide open, he has to more or less stand still and shoot it.
In the 4th quarter, the Pistons have the Sacramento Kings in the refrigerator. So they will stay a half a game behind Atlanta, both of them winning tonight. The Pistons leading by 21 in the 4th. That's a good ball club, the Pistons. I wouldn't be surprised they reach the final 2. They're deep. Remember here Sunday when the Lakers had to huff and puff to beat them. The Lakers did not have Cooper, but they didn't have Dentley.
Their leading scorer.
The free throw. 1 good, 1 no good by Jeff Malone. 90-77. Just under 7 minutes to play. Magic Johnson has the ball. Magic will bring the ball against Walker. Comes around him. Feeds at the baseline to Scott. 3-point country. Back out in front to Worthy. Over the right side to Matthews. A 20-footer by West won't be close. The rebound to Moses Malone, his 11th. That's exactly what he averages on the year against the league. Now Walker in the front court takes it over to John Williams. He dribbles through the leg for no reason. Out in front to Jeff Malone. He shoots a 17-footer, missed it. Nice rebound underneath. And the man with the ball is pushing. Oh, that's a tee. That's a tee. Technical foul, Darrell Walker. He was knocked out of bounds by Matthews. He got so mad he bounced the ball and went about 20 feet up. And the ref calmly said to him, hey, that thing comes down. It's a tee.
I mean, he was really upset at this particular call because he rebounded the ball offensively very well.
He got killed.
Got slapped, went out of bounds, and the official said, no, you just walked out, guy.
Boom. We don't have cameras that go that high. Nobody expected him to do that. All right, Scott at the free throw line. I think Walker's frustrated sitting the bench so much here.
Well, I think more of his frustration is not sitting the bench is the injury that he had, because he knows, he told me before the game that it's great playing for Wes Unseld.
Everybody loves him. Yeah, the players like him very much. They really responded when he took over from Lockery. They won 8 of their first 10, but now they're in a rut. This will be their 10th loss in the last 12 games, if it comes about, and I think it will. 91-77. Magic with ball backing in on Walker. Out in front to Matthews. 20 feet, straight out. Shot no good. The rebound tipped by Michael Thompson. No good. The rebound is off and is taken by Jones. His pass to midcourt. Knocked away and out of bounds. Nice play by Matthews. He knocked it off Jeff Malone. Matthews turned it over for them. Here's the ball to Worthy. Worthy to Magic Johnson. Magic underneath to Matthews. And Matthews blows the layup. Rebound Michael Thompson. Shot blocked by Moses. Back to Michael Thompson. And we might have a jump ball. Is that what he called? Boy, I want to tell you, Matthews cost Magic assist.
That's the key about an assist. No matter how good a pass is, you don't get an assist the way the rules are structured unless the guy converts.
Jones has a new career high in rebounds. He's got 14. And it's 91-77 as the Lakers control the tip ball. Magic Johnson with it. This ball game's in the refrigerator. The door is closed. It's in the Admiral with the lights out. Butter's getting hard. And here's a dribble drive by Scott. Throws it up, no good. Smart play, though. Throwing it at the hoop after he heard the whistle. The foul is on Jones. And the eggs are cooling. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network.
Two-fisted boxing action comes to Prime Ticket February 29th as we present 2 WBC title fights. Get a ringside seat for super bantamweight and super featherweight action Monday at 6:45 only on Prime Ticket.
All right, Byron Scott tries to give the Lakers a 15-point lead. Their biggest lead was 17. The Bullets on the year averaging 107 points a game, giving up 109. The Lakers averaging 113, giving up 105. Charles Jones leaves the ball game with a career rebound high, 14. Scoring, he doesn't mark much. 3 points in the ball game. Byron at the line. His brother Caldwell Jones still plays, as you well know, with Portland Trailblazers. Good ball club. They could be a factor in the playoffs, a big factor. So could Dallas, with Tarpley playing like he is. Now the ball given off, and here's a foul on Matthews, harassing the ball, pushing a little bit too hard, and the foul is called on Wes. Sometimes Wes, in a situation like this where the game is obviously over or near it, he gets a little exuberant, tries to have too much fun. Riley gets mad at that.
Well, as a coach, you always want them to practice good habits, and even though the game may be a little out of hand, you still want them to practice good habits. As Jeff Malone, a real good free throw shooter, struggles at the line tonight.
I think he's missed 4, hasn't he? He's made 7 out of 11, right? Thank you, Jimmy Pels. Manute Bol comes in the ball game. We would pan his whole body, but that'd take a half hour. He is tall, 7 feet 6, 93 to 78, and a nice man. Magic really likes that guy. Now Magic dribbling the ball, feed up in the front court to Byron. Underneath to Matthews. Bounce pass, giving it off, and a slam dunk. Basket counts. Michael Thompson. Then he hung on the rim in self-defense. That's why they didn't call it T.
And he hung on the rim for quite a long spell there. Byron Scott found Wes Matthews, and Wes says, I don't want to challenge the big guys. Well, I'll give it to Michael. Let him challenge him. As Michael takes it in for 2.
You know, that was a heck of a shot by Michael.
Absolutely. You know, Bol, he's only played in 811 minutes coming into tonight's game, and he has 146 block shots.
He's been averaging about 18 minutes a game. The free throw is no good by Michael Thompson. 95 to 78. Bogues is in the ballgame. He and Bol always come in together. Bogues and Bol, that sounds like a comedy act. At the baseline, jump shot put in by Frank Johnson. Act 3 coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Just a minute in our vaudeville. 95 to 80, and the ball in front of the Laker bench to Scott. Baseline to Magic. No look underneath. Slam dunk. Oh, what a pass. Magic to Thompson. Thompson's as good at receiving Magic's passes as anybody on the team.
Yeah, and it's a good thing because Magic has been giving him very good passes.
That's 12 assists. But all year, I mean.
Yeah.
12 assists. Kareem is very good at reading Magic's passes. Here's the dribble drive. Billy Thompson will be in the next time it's dead. Bogues dribbles behind the boards. The crowd is screaming because Billy's going to play about 4.5 minutes. Now the ball to Bogues at the base. Dribble drive in deep. Throws it up and in. Nice little scoop shot of 8. I wish the Lakers would take a timeout here just to get him in so they have more time. Ball in the front court. Matthews has got it to Magic. Magic holds it up. 4:19 to play. Cross court to Scott. He looks for his third three-pointer. Air ball. Rebound Michael Thompson. No, there's a whistle, and the foul is going to be called on Williams. Here comes Billy Thompson in. Billy got hurt last year in April at Denver in the playoffs, and this is his first appearance since. And I'll tell you, he could be a big swing man for the Lakers.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You got to know the butterflies are in his stomach, though, when you've been out as long as he has. That first game back really is an exciting one.
He'd be very, very rusty. The free throw by Michael Thompson isn't exactly well-oiled, and neither's that one. And is now 97-82. Keep your eye on Billy. See if he limps it all. I'll watch the ball. Here's Bogues dribbling down the middle. Bogues all the way. Bogues throw it up. Bogues no good. Rebound is off. Billy Thompson had it, and Bogues knocks it out of his hands and out of bounds. I swear, Bogues is so small that a taller man does not see him coming. You're looking down the floor. You think it's a shadow. All right, here we go. Matthews has got the ball. He dribbles around Bogues. He throws the ball into Schmeck, playing the post. He hook shots, and Bogues sends it back. Manute says, hey, fella. Hey, shorty, you're only 6'10". The ball to John Williams. Comes underneath. Slam dunk. No, but he was fouled by Billy Thompson.
The one thing you cannot do against Manute Bol is show him the basketball at all. You have to take it right to him, because if you release the ball where he can see it, he's going to block it because he is so tall.
I asked Manute tonight, he is still married. You know, he got married right after the season started, and he gave his bride 82 head of cattle with the stipulation in writing that if they got a divorce, he gets the cows back. And I said, you're still married? He said, she's still got the cows. I said, how's the milk? He said, oh, we drink a lot of milk. 97-84. Ball stolen as the Lakers lead by 13. Williams with the ball, gives it out to Bogues. Bogues' 20-foot jumper. No, the rebound is off to Wes Matthews. Matthews coming out of the back court. 3.5 minutes left to play. Terry Romano and Susan Stratton producing, directing with a great crew for Prime Ticket. And Frank Pollock and Monty Bancroft for radio. Billy Thompson takes it in low to Schmeck. Back to Billy. Shoot it, Billy. He tries to dribble the ball, almost lost it. Now he throws it underneath. That's a good pass, Michael Thompson. And Bull blocks it. Rebound Schmeck. Slam dunk. You can't imagine Michael Thompson looking real small, but he does. Here's a dribble drive by Williams down the middle and score. And it's 99-86, 3 minutes to play. Pass down the middle. Billy Thompson underneath. Slam dunk. Good pass, Byron Scott. First points of the year for Billy. Dribble drive, John Williams underneath. Slam dunk. And I mean, he took that into the face of Thompson.
Michael Thompson tried to make an effort at it, but he didn't come close.
This looks like All-Star Saturday now. Here comes Dominique. Here comes Michael Jordan. And here comes Matthews. 2:35 to play. Matthews, 20-footer off balance is good. Foul.
And West is on the sidelines giving fives to everybody on the bench.
On the bench, he reached into the second row for the $34 Cedars. That was a tough shot. Matthews gets his 13th point. 14, of course, is his season high. He got that in his last game. The free throw is good. He ties his season high. 104-88. Bogues coming down the floor. 2:30 to play. Washington's going to miss the playoff. They're not real careful. I think New York's going to get in. Here's Bogues to the base. 18-footer by Bogues. No good. Rebound is off. Fierce play underneath, and the rebound comes on a tap from Schmeck to Rambis. Rambis to Matthews. Matthews could get his season high. Not his career high. Matthews' career high is 29 with another club, San Antonio. Now the pass down the middle of Schmeck. He has it knocked loose and stolen by Johnny Williams. Forget it. There goes John. All the way. Slam dunk. Crenshaw, high star. LSU, 14 points for him. 8 in the last quarter. 104-90. Pass front court to Mitch Wagner in there now. Milt Wagner. Bounce in low to Schmeck. Turn loose. A left-hand hook is no good from the left side. The rebound is off and it's taken by Frank Johnson. Johnson down the middle. Yes, folks, this is garbage time. We'll be on the air Friday night at 6:30 on KLAC and the Laker Radio Network. The Lakers in Utah. Utah is a pretty good basketball club. They're going to be in the playoffs. Frank Johnson, the free thrower. Frank, the #1 pick in '79. I want to check that out. Right? He's #1 pick in '81. Last 2 years, he's only played in 14 and 18 games because of injuries. The free throws, both good by Frank Thompson. Full court press. Nice pass. Matthews to Thompson. Billy gives it to Wagner. A wraparound pass to Schmeck, who scores. It's showtime. Milt Wagner tried a wraparound pass and succeeded. Here's the ball to Williams. He comes down the middle to shoot, and he is fouled in the act of shooting. If you're near the front door, you better step aside. Here they come. They're flooding the parking lot.
Well, Billy Thompson on a previous play got the ball over to Milt Wagner in the wraparound, and Mike Schmeck got one over Manute Bol.
All right, the free throw by Williams is good. That gives him 15, 106-93. The next one is good, 106-94. The inbound pass to Matthews, to Billy Thompson, to Rambis, front court to Wagner, dribble drive in deep, gets it over Bol, and a slam dunk on the miss by Schmeck. The miss was by Wagner, and Schmeck went up with two hands and drove it home for his 10th point. 108-94, dribble drive, Bogues all the way, Bogues, shot no good, rebound Billy Thompson. The lead-out pass comes to Matthews. He's got a 20-footer, doesn't want it, gives underneath. Nice pass to Rambis, who missed the layup with the left hand. Rebound to Bogues with a minute left. Bogues does the 360 turn, comes underneath, scores. And Manute Bol fell down.
Tripped over the free throw line.
In sections. He may be hurt, I hope not. He's still sitting there. Still sitting there. Here's the pass at the other end to Rambis. Bol gets up now, and the ball knocked away and out of bounds. Bol hurt his knee when he fell. 20 seconds, I think they want for Manute. They take a full timeout. Manute is limping as he goes to the sideline. That's not funny. I feel sorry for the big fella. Nice 360 turn a moment ago by Bogues. 108-96. This is the World Champion Lakers Basketball Network. Right. The right knee of Bol was jarred up on the play a minute ago. It's going to be okay. Three-pointer by Matthews. Good! It's his career high with the Lakers. 111-96. Bogues dribbled right. Bogues all the way. Put it up. Schmeck rejects it. Schmeck blocked it to Matthews. Matthews dribbles out of the backcourt. Loses the ball. It's picked up and fed to Bogues by Johnson. And Bogues scores. 111-98. Final 30 seconds of the ball game. Billy Thompson with the ball. Stu will have him on the post-game show, radio and television. Ask him how it felt out there. First time since last April. You know it feels strange. The ball to Milt Wagner. 22-foot jumper. No. The rebound is off to Kurt Rambis. Rambis holds it up. Underneath the basket is Billy Thompson. He's got it. Tries to put it up, and he is fouled. That wasn't much of a foul compared to what we've seen tonight, was it?
It wasn't much of a foul at all. It seemed like before the contact, Billy Thompson lost control of the basketball. But he's going to be the recipient of 2 free throws nonetheless.
Ice bag on the knee of Minute. Sometimes we forget that these big fellas, as well as the little ones, can be hurt just like the middle-sized ones. Those doggone knees, boy, when they hit the floor hard, it hurts. He got entwined down there with somebody's foot, I think, and then went down hard. The free throw by Billy. No good. We had a picture a minute ago of Minute going down. You can tell his like he was tripped accidentally by Rambis from behind. All right, second free throw is no good. Rebound is off. Thrown down the floor to Frank Thompson. Frank Johnson, and he lays it up and in. 111 to 100. 3 seconds left. Wagner for 3. No good. The game's over. Final score, the Los Angeles Lakers continue to roll. They beat the Bullets of Washington. They level the season series at 1-1. And the Los Angeles Lakers get their 43rd win of the year. Final score, the Lakers 111. And Pat Riley's club beat the Bullets 111 to 100. On the world champion Lakers basketball.